you're laying in bed, you see some 7-inch spotties for your 4-wheel drive, so you buy them, they are alright, you plug them in, you turn your car on, they don't start. I'm going to show you how to get these LED lights from Amazon working on your 4-wheel drive. So I bought these lights off Amazon for $110 to suit my 1985 Toyota 60 Series Land Cruiser. These lights actually suit any car with a 7-inch headlight, whether it's a Jeep or a Toyota or a Nissan or any other car that you have. But with that, there's no manual, there is no install guide, there is absolutely nothing. So when you open up these boxes, nothing comes in them. So I went to work installing them, got everything plumbed in, and when I turned the car on, I had absolutely nothing. Turns out the car has what's called reverse polarity or hot common wiring for the headlights. Basically it means I can send one positive down to the headlight, and then the negatives actually are controlled by your switches in the car, your low beam and your high beam. I need to now install a relay which will reverse the polarity and get these lights working again. So here's a little wiring layout for the new relay we're going to install. Alright, so ground, low beam and high beam, positive, negative, negative. This is what is currently set up inside your Land Cruiser. It's called a hot common, and we need to convert that to being a positive to negative standard power. This is why your LEDs aren't working. So what happens is from the ground, which is technically a positive, I know, very confusing, we're going to run through to number 85 of your relay, and we're also going to connect off that same power into number 30. Now, from your 86, you're going to run back into your high beam terminal. If you go into your low beam terminal, this will not work. So do not put anything into the low beam terminal. Right, 87 is going to run into your low beams, and 87A is going to run into your high beams. Now, what happens is power is going to run through here to 85. Nothing is going to happen here because you haven't got your high beams on. So when you just got your low beams on, power is going to run through the ground into number 86, and then it's going to go up, around, and power is going to go into 30. Now this is a normally closed circuit, so what's going to happen is power is going to run through 30 into 87 and power your low beams. That's exactly what we want. When you turn your high beams on, a circuit back from your car connects, and what happens is this relay now creates a circuit and closes. What that does is flicks over this switch over to 87A, activating your high beam circuit. This should be the most straightforward way to convert. So I hope this works for you guys, but we're gonna go and do this right now on my Land Cruiser. All right, so we've wired everything up. If you have a look in here, I've now attached to the high beam and the negative side. These cables now run to this relay, which I've just loosely wired into place in the engine bay. That's gonna get fixed to the side of the car. And here we go, testing it out. Woo! So that's low beam. I think that's low beam. That's high beam. Yeah, boy! So that's it. The relay works. So if you found this video helpful, please consider liking it. If you've done it differently at all, please let me know in the comments. And yeah, see you on the next one. Last thing, just before I quickly go, if you want to see how I wire in the driving lights, please let me know in the comments.